Making the Invisible Visible, Black Women 365 Days of the Year. Each day will spotlight a remarkable woman whose story has shaped Black, British or global diasporic history. Women whose achievements are too often overlooked. Through these daily short films, we create a living, breathing archive of leadership, creativity, resistance and legacy. Let's begin.
Hi, my name is Rose Aida Sall Sao, and I'm a Dutch-Senegalese independent dance artist, choreographer and facilitator working across performance, film and teaching. I would say what matters most to me during a process and creation is the quality of presence in the room. I value care, trust and rigor equally. And I'm interested in processes that are embodied rather than performative, where listening is just as important as action, and where movement comes from honesty and necessity rather than aesthetics. I'm currently exploring how to approach the body as an archive, carrying both personal as well as collective memory and stories, and how improvisation can be a liberatory practice. My work balances structure and improvisation. I work a lot with improvisation, often combining poetry, voice, and different dance forms, and also an Indian martial arts form called Galari Payatu. A project that influenced me significantly is the creation of my first solo, titled Noir. This solo was supported by Serendipity Institute for Black Arts and Heritage, and the creation of the solo took place on the African continent in Benin. Benin is a country in West Africa where I grew up when I was younger, and my mother ended up moving back there. So I had the pleasure to research and to create some of the work in Benin, and to research and create some of the solo in the UK. And for me to bridge those two worlds has been very profound and very significant in the development of my choreographic voice. Something that people might not see at first glance or might not realize about me is that I often need a lot of time for anything that I do, to digest ideas, embody ideas, generate ideas. I can work rather slowly. Rest, decompression time, stillness and slowness are really central to my well-being, and therefore also to my practice. This perspective comes from lived experience, my neurodivergence, cultural inheritance, and also the need to protect my body and spirit in very demanding environments. And I do think that preservation and care are just as important as expression and performance and risk-taking. And the older I get, the more I'm realizing this. I believe it's really important to celebrate every step you take with either your peers, your colleagues, or the friends around you. However small or big those steps are, allow people to be engaged with your process and your growth, and allow them into your journey, because it will bring so much more joy when there are small wins, and you'll also feel much greater support during challenging times. I used to do a lot of things alone, and I'm realizing more and more that every creative project really needs an army or a whole family around it to give it foundation, to give it support, to give it strength, and to give it a longer life.
Thank you for joining us for today's story. Making the Invisible Visible is our commitment to ensuring that Black women's histories and contributions are recognised, valued and kept in daily circulation. Across 2026, we will continue to share these powerful narratives, 365 days of impact, brilliance and inspiration. Stay connected, join the conversation, and help us champion the women whose journeys continue to shape our world. I'm Paulette Brooks, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next story.